Okay, good morning. We're going to start section 2.3. And 2.3 talks about what we call measures of central tendency. In particular, we're talking about mean, median, and mode, and that should be familiar to most of you. So I've uploaded the 2.3 PDF, and we're going to look at Try It Yourself 1 here. We're going to use this data set to find mean, median, and mode. So you can, if you're curious where the numbers come from, this is where they come from. It represents the ages of employees in a department. So here we go. I've inputted those into Google Sheets. Now, if you remember how to calculate mean, you probably learned it as far back as middle school. It's just adding the sum of all your data values and dividing by how many you have. And in this case, we have 14 data values. Go ahead and put that in there. I'm going to center everything in my sheet here. There we go. So let's go ahead and make a title here for mean. And we're going to type in, remember, use an equal sign. We could say the word sum, parenthesis, and highlight this information here. And then we'll divide that by the 14 data values we have. And then it'll give us a mean of 41.28. I should point out, you can adjust these. If you go to format, you want to format the number, and you can tell it how many decimal points to go to. There we go. We changed it to 2 decimal points. For us, Google Sheets also has an automatic function. We could type in equals and type the word average, and you'll see it starts to pop up. And highlight our data. Hit enter, and look at that. We got the same number that we got when we did the long form of the formula. So you can go ahead and use the shortcut in Google Sheets. You can go ahead and use the sum and then divide. Either one will work. Secondly, we can go ahead and find a median, and nice for us is that Google Sheets has a shortcut for that as well. Now, median means number in the middle, and to find the number in the middle, the first thing you would need to do, if you're doing this the long way, would be to sort that data into ascending order. So there we have it sorted now. And you would just count off from each side, 24, 62, 57, 27, until you got to the middle. Keeping in mind, if you get 2 numbers in the middle, if you have an even number of data values, you would want to average those 2 values. So in this case, we're going to take the shortcut and just tell Google Sheets to do the median. And we'll highlight this data. 14 data values is an even number of data points. So if we count in 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, should be averaging these 2 data values. They're the same data value, so we should get an average of 40. So we'll close that parenthesis and hit enter, and there we go. Google Sheets told us the median of that data set. Okay, I'm going to come over here and say that median equals, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to come up here. Mean equals average. It's not going to let me do that. Well, you can go back and review the video if you're unsure of what the formulas were. The last one is mode. We know that the mode, in this case, if we look through, we can see 40 occurs, the most common data point. But we can go ahead and just type in mode, parenthesis, highlight our data set. And again, Sheets will tell us that the mode is 40. So real quick, easy shortcuts there to utilize in Google Sheets will make your life a little bit easier, particularly if you're dealing with a very, very large data set. Make sure you read and take notes on the entire chapter or entire section today. There are some more complicated topics later on. We're going to talk about weighted mean. Make a video of that for tomorrow. Mean of grouped data or frequency distributions. And that will take a little bit more time to go over. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful.